Gray impressed the living shit out of me. The end of this chapter, as a matter of fact, this entire chapter had some great things going on, and I was like, yes, Fairy Tail is back on course. We stumbled a couple weeks ago, but we're back on course, and that's a very good sign. Let's go. So definitely a bit of mystery with this chapter. First of all, Makarov telling everybody, I need you all to come back to the guild, come to the basement, and that apparently he needs to erase everyone's memories of Lumen Histore. Now you gotta think, does he mean the existence of this actual thing, Lumen Histore? Does he mean Mavis herself as far as like the images that they've been seeing since the Grand Magic Games or since Tenro Island at the end? What exactly does he mean, their memories of Lumen Histore? And it's very good on Elfman's character that he still kind of is regretting what he did, and ultimately it shows that there's a little bit more depth than just, gotta be a real man. There's actually more to it with this character, and I'm glad that he's still kind of remembering, I fucked up, and that's still playing a big part with this character as of right now. And even though Makarov told him, nah, it's alright, you were under control, it's still staying with him. So it's like, okay, so the impact of what he did, and he's ultimately feeling it, that he fucked up, and that's a very good thing, honestly. I think for Elfman's character, even though he's not the most relevant character, he's not one of the main ones that's always on the front lines, he still is feeling like, I fucked up big time. And it kind of makes you wonder exactly why Makarov said, Doran come too, we need your power, but not only that, your memories definitely out of everyone need to be erased of Lumen Histore, especially you. So it's like, does he again refer to that as just the existence of this? Or, what's up? I'm imagining why he's saying him especially is because he's not an official member of Fairy Tail, so, your memories have just gotta go. So that's probably where he's going with that. But then again, what is the need for everyone's memories to be erased? Is that they can't know about this because it won't work, or they need, like, I don't get exactly what it is, and it's kind of a good mystery set up there. And oh my gosh, Igneel and the Acnologia. First Igneel talking big like, no, I gotta go all out, so that's why I came up here. I'm not running away, I'm about to fight. Oh my gosh, the Acnologia is living up to the hype, living up to his name, because oh my gosh, when he said that shit, I'm like, you are that confident that you're gonna fuck up Igneel? How strong are you? And that was just getting me even more excited, but I really hope we get a closer look at their fight now that they're about to go full force. Igneel is all the way in the sky. I want to see some bloodshed. I want to see some crazy dragon action. Unfortunately, the only bits in this chapter that I will say was unnecessary is seeing where we're at in the timeline right now. This is basically where Kyoka was getting absolutely desperate and saying, no, I need to return to Zerub. So we're still prior to the actual end of that fight. So it's making me wonder, like, if you're going to drum it up this long, I really hope that the whole face thing goes down. Although I'm imagining what's going to happen is, like I predicted long ago, Makarov and Lumen Histore is going to stop face. That's what I think is going to happen, and it's kind of building up that way, which kind of makes it like, why did we need to see the Kyoka versus Erza fight to begin with then, if ultimately we were going to just go back in time and see little glimpses here or there? I mean, it wasn't a good fight, and ultimately it had BS to it, so it would have been better off not even seeing it and just kind of going through the timeline right now and just getting glimpses here or there of them fighting or whatever. And I know it would have been like, oh, skip fight, but I'd rather have said skip fight than shit fight. And I think one of the biggest revelations we get in this chapter is that Zeref created his Book of Demons to have him killed because he wanted to die. He didn't want to be immortal anymore. And kind of finding out that the demons, the reason why they want to return to Zeref, it isn't that they love Zeref, it's because it's in them. It's like programmed into their mind that they want to kill. They need to kill him. So once they get to him, it's just, oh, okay, it's time to kill Zeref. And that makes a very interesting dynamic to the character, and definitely a very good unforeseen twist. Like, I didn't think that Tartarus just wanted to kill him. I thought they wanted to get next to him because, like, oh, we love Zeref, but it's a lot darker than that. Although we've seen Zeref has changed a bit, because during Tenro he definitely wanted to die, but it seems as though right now he's accepted and embraced his darkness to a certain degree, because he's just like, the world keeps shitting on me, so fuck everything, I'm gonna be a dick. So I'm wondering if Tartarus showed up right now, let's just say, for example, and they got their way and they went to go kill him, I think he would go full force trying to survive. I don't even think he'd just sit there and try and take their beating, because I think he's changed quite a bit since those 7 years, and he's just like, fuck, man, he's so depressed and so angry at the world that I don't necessarily know if he wants to die at this point. And then finding out that something happened where End got sealed. What happened? If Igneel knows about End, could Igneel have been the one to seal him, or could it have been Mavis back in the day? We're knowing a little bit in Fairy Tail Zero that there's, a lot of origins between Mavis and Zeref. Some shit went down back in the day, so could it have been that Zeref started getting out of control and after he created End, Mavis sealed him away, or Zeref sealed him away because he was going to destroy the world after destroying Zeref? So it definitely makes you wonder exactly what was it that sealed End. If he's that powerful, who could have done it? But hands down, the thing that stole the entire chapter, and honestly, this was a great chapter yet again, Gray in the end showing up. First of all, I honestly didn't consciously remember at a point where Natsu lost his scarf. If you can remind me, where did he lose his scarf, what part, what chapter or whatever, I'd greatly appreciate it, because I didn't really remember it, and I think that if Hiro was building up to that, then he's very clever for that, because at the end of the day, first of all, we all suspect that there's some sort of link or something special about that scarf, but not only that, just the dialogue when Gray came in and said something like, if it's precious to you, then make sure you don't lose it again, keep it close to you. So I was like, oh my god, Gray coming in, Devil Slayer magic, Gray, one of the best characters in Fairy Tail, and him showing up, and now it's not Natsu coming in, I'm gonna save the day. It's one of the deep characters, one of the characters that deserve it to come and save the day and be the big man. Gray coming in, fucking everyone couldn't do shit to Mar Gear. No one could do nothing. Natsu and the two fanboys couldn't do shit to him. But Gray comes in, fucking freezes half his arm and freezes that big ass plant. Oh my god, that was fucking awesome. Great shit, giving a different character a time to shine. Even Natsu was like flabbergasted, like, what the fuck? I loved it. I thought this chapter was great. The only slight little flaw I would say is we didn't need to see again Erza versus Kyoka. I was getting flashbacks just thinking, no, it's not because she's Erza, no. So that was the only bit, but in all honesty, this was a great chapter. I'm giving this one 9.5 out of 10. Gray coming in to save the day for once, coming in with that Devil Slayer magic, talking that talk that we love, and it's like, man, hype fucking shit. Just a lot of revelations and some great progression, and overall, it's just like, what did you guys think, though? What was the best part of this chapter? Was it Gray coming in at the end, finding out that Zeref actually created his demons to kill him? Or was it the Actilogia and Igneel Actilogia saying, I'm not going to fight you, I'm going to destroy you? Or the mystery about Lumen Histore and how Makarov needs to erase everyone's memories of it? So many different things happened in this chapter, and again, I felt one of the best Fairy Tail chapters in a while. I mean, the 400s were, out of this world, but this was a great chapter as well. 9.5 out of 10. Keep going, Gray. But that's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, if you could do so as well, that'd be awesome. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, Gray Full Buster going in Devil Slayer magic, and I'm fucking with it right now. Hells yeah. Have an awesome day.